I think we need to get into our heads the possibility of Donald Trump actually being elected again. It's something that I don't like to think about, but unfortunately we may have to give ourselves the reality of that situation. Trump may actually be reelected. But here's the thing about that. I'm going to show you a video ad actually from the Lincoln Project, and they've done some amazing work over the last few years. Because I don't think the threat not necessarily comes from Donald Trump himself. We already know what kind of a threat that he is and what he'll do as president because he wants retribution for being slighted. Even if it's imaginary slight, even if that slight is that he lost an election of the people. The threat comes from the man standing next to him. Take a look at this video and I'll give you just a bit more detail than I can.
You're in trouble, Donald. In the courts, in the streets, in your own party. But there's one big problem you never saw coming. Turn around. He's right behind you. It's JD. His billionaire friends mock you. Why do you think they forced JD Vance on you? Age is getting to you, Donald, and you're just too slow to see the plan. If you win, JD will come for you. You won't see him until it's too late. He won't wait until you make a mistake. JD's plot to invoke the 25th Amendment is already underway. Your cabinet betrayed you before. Why would it be different now? And with Democrats in the majority, no one will stop him. Republicans want someone younger, smarter, someone stable. A leader who will execute Project 2025 without your problems. Rupert's Wall Street Journal said Vance's version of Trump is better than the real thing. JD switched from never Trump hater to your running mate in record time. You thought that was real? You think he won't stab you in the back to seize 10 years of power in the White House? So yes, Donald, they really are out to get you, and the one who'll betray your presidency is right by your side.
Make no mistake about what I'm doing here. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart or trying to help Donald Trump or help him succeed. But frankly, this is the plan. This is the plot the Republicans are doing. They're using Trump to get him back in the White House in the moment. Hell, they may even wait until after hours of the inauguration to declare that he's insane. Declare he's physically or mentally impaired. We all know this. The fact of the matter is, this time they're going to do it. And the Democrats are not going to stop him. And why should they stop him? All the evidence is there. We all see how crazy this man is. We all see how sick this man is. But first, before I go any further, let's talk about what the 25th Amendment says. The 25th Amendment to the Constitution of the United States addresses issues related to the presidential succession and disability. It certifies that the vice president will become the president if the president suddenly dies, resigns, or is removed from office by impeachment. Now, we all know that this almost happened before President Biden took office. That the Republican Party, a good balance of the Republican Party, was trying to disqualify him and remove him from office using the 25th Amendment. Mainly because of the lies that Donald Trump spewed about the election he lost. But this should frighten everyone. As the video says, J.D. Vance will enact Project 2025. The same Project 2025 that Donald Trump has vehemently said that he doesn't know anything about. I don't know anything about it. I don't know nothing about Donald. I don't know about Project 2025. Despite the fact that a lot of Donald Trump's staffers and supporters are responsible for writing it. Despite the fact that J.D. Vance himself wrote the foreword and authored it as well. Here in this photo is exactly what Project 2025 will do. And none of it is good for this country. Now, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but this makes a whole lot of sense. Donald Trump is incapable of controlling himself. He is incapable of handling the most minute of tasks. He is incapable of doing the job as President of the United States without wondering, why isn't anyone applauding me? Why isn't anyone worshiping me? Why are they complaining? I give them this, that, and the other, and they're still complaining. Here's the thing. Donald Trump is incredibly dangerous. But J.D. Vance, a man who has already made it clear that he wants to rip this country apart, a man who's already put American and people of color, immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, their lives at risk based on lies. And this coming from J.D. Vance's mouth, not mine. This man has no business whatsoever to be the President of the United States, let alone Vice President. This is just another reason why I say, make a plan and vote in this election. Because as much as people don't like Kamala Harris, the prospect of J.D. Vance becoming President of the United States with an entire playbook of plans to rip this country apart, calling it Project 2025, is 10 times more dangerous. And again, I'm not coming to Donald Trump's defense. No. Donald Trump, you're not getting any sympathy or defense from me. I'm going to go on election day, stand in hours if I have to vote your ass out. Because you are too stupid to handle this job. You are too corrupt to handle the job of the presidency. And you are nothing more than a nightmare for the last 10 years. A nightmare that I am going to personally, I and millions around this country are going to have the pleasure of putting to an end on November 5th, 2024. Your time is coming to an end. Bank on it. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.